What's going on, lads? It's your boy Don here, and just as the title says, your boy's about to complain about FIFA. Now, I know when I started doing my YouTube channel and started streaming on Twitch, it didn't start off really well, boys. I'll be really honest. It didn't start off well, and as you know, I've been documenting my FIFA journey, so to speak, and it didn't start off really well. So, if you have been following my channel, from the beginning of when I started YouTube, thank you, God bless you, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your support. I've tried to be supportive. I try to just enjoy the game and not get caught up in the whole drama of FIFA is broken. But as the title says, boys, this is why FIFA is broken. All right. Now there are so many components where people would say the game's broken because of this or the game's broken because of that. So I will give you a long list. I mean, this video is about what I think is broken with this game. And what I'm about to show you, boys, is going to be just one thing in this game in terms of the mechanics of this game, which is why the gameplay is broken. People say the gameplay is broken, blah blah blah. It's this and it's that. There's momentum, there's scripting, and there's this and the other. Now, I'm not well informed about scripting and momentum. Okay, I'm not going to break it down, and I've seen a few YouTube videos where people have actually showed coding and how to counter the coding, changing formation, bringing on a sub, it changed all these different types of advice in terms of what to do. That's not me. I'm here just to basically explain to you guys what I think is broken. I'm going to show you why the gameplay is broken, boys. I'm going to show you exactly. There's going to be clear evidence as to why this game is broken. Now, as you can see, boys, I'm playing in the weekend league and I'm live streaming on Twitch. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to go into guys. If you do like this video, and I don't know if you're going to like it because obviously it's not going to be exactly a great topic, and EA is probably not going to like me after I've been such a great consumer of the game. But guys, if you do like this video, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, comment as well. Let me know what you think is broken about this game as well, guys. And let me know what about the clip I'm about to show you. So I'm going to show you the whole game as well, guys, because this is a really interesting game. I'm playing up against a guy who's got a mega team as well, boys. I mean, on paper his team is by far better than mine. Okay, he's got I think I counted about 7 icons as opposed to I've got about 4. So I'm in the weekend league, boys. I'm live streaming on Twitch. I'm 13-5. I did my All England challenge. I won 7 games I won 7 games and lost 3. So I thought I'm going back to my mega team because that was the deal. That's what I explained to the boys in the chat. That after 10 games with the All England team, then I'm going to go and use my mega team for the rest of the game. So I'm coming up against this opponent, boys, and brace yourselves, guys. It's going to happen in a minute. It's 0-0. It's toe-to-toe. I started off on the front foot because I thought, I'm not going to sit back and just let him come at me and hope to hit him on the counter. I'm actually going to go on the front foot. So I'm actually, as you can see, boys, I'm pressing the ball. I'm holding my position and I'm just pressing the ball. So whenever he gets the ball, I'm just giving him under pressure because I want him to make a mistake in his half, and then hopefully I can get the ball back. But look what happens. He's got the ball, pull it. Then he gives it to Ronaldinho. Then he gives it to Ronaldo. So obviously I'm challenging the ball. And if you see right there, look at it right there, boys. As you can see my face. If you can see my face, lads, and I'm going to show you the replay after the game finishes, I'm actually in shock. I actually made the tackle with Jordi Alba, as you can see, and Rijkaard backs away from the ball. He actually backs away from the ball, boys. So you could, and I was in so much shock. I was in so much shock because I'm thinking to myself, how, when I've actually made a tackle, I've connected with the ball, why are my players moving away from the ball? As you can see, I'm passing the ball, boys, and my players are actually running to the ball. They're either standing still or running to the ball. But the game actually told Rijkaard to back away from the ball. Now, you're going to see from the replay, boys, is that I actually had Rijkaard under control, as in I selected him, the closest player to the ball. I actually selected him to get the ball and move the ball, as in move to the ball. Okay, now you can say, oh, well done, you probably were pushing the left stick in the opposite direction to where he was supposed to go. And no, because as you can see, he had the ball with Ronaldo. I was pushing the left stick to the left to get the tackle to make the tackle. I made the tackle, still had the left stick going to the left hand side of the pad. And then as I selected Rijkaard to get the ball, the game pushed Rijkaard back, and then he got the ball and he got the goal. Now, as you can see, boys, I'm really, really, really incredibly annoyed. I'm just like, why would the game, a game that's supposed to be a simulator, so to speak, of actual real football, what type of footballer, when his teammate has made a tackle, backs away from the ball and then runs to the ball? I don't understand that. I really, really don't understand. And that's the reason why, boys, I think EA, this game is the gameplay is absolutely broken. Why? That does not happen in real football. That should not happen in this game. And I just got really, really annoyed. So, boys, as always, I'm going to commentate over this game. And just to tell you what's going through my head, because I know this happens to a lot of people in the weekend league, boys. So as you can see, I've made it back to 1-1, and I'm just, as you can see, no celebration, because I'm just so annoyed. But in my mind, boys, I'm like, I have to keep my composure. I have to stay composed. Now, I was so close to the goalkeeper, boys, and I will recommend this, lads. When you get close to the goalkeeper with the ball, just tap the shoot button, just tap it so lightly. And what he does, he literally dinks it or round or past the goalkeeper. And that's what I did. I was so close to De Gea, I thought, let me just tap it, and then hopefully I'll knock it through his legs, which I did, or knock it round him. But it's 1-1 now, boys, and right now, as you can see, I'm just trying to stay composed. There was no celebration from me whatsoever. That should have been a penalty, by the way. I'm not trying to lose my head. There was no celebration when I scored, because as far as I'm concerned, you know, I'm just trying to stay composed. The game's far from over. This guy's an absolutely brilliant opponent, and he's got a brilliant team, and there's still a lot more football to go. So we're pretty much cancelling each other out, boys. Going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And there's going to be the deadlock is going to get broken, and I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm going to let the gameplay run. And I'm just going to explain to you guys just a few things in terms of why I think the gameplay, why I think he should have scored that. Why I think the game itself is broken. First of all, I'm going to talk about one thing which is not exactly going to go in my favour, and that's pay to win. I know a lot of people have come into the chat, and a lot of people have said to me, you know, your team's pay to win. I'm sick and tired of coming up pay to win teams and such and such and such and such. But let's cut to the chase. If you put the most money into the game, you're guaranteed, right, to use the coins you get back to build a really, really good team. It's as simple as that. I know, and the thing is, there are some people who do a road to glory who are really good players, and they get a really good team. But if you're somebody like me who's, you know, I would say pretty average. I mean, my win ratio is about 55% win ratio. You know, I've played about 1,300. I've won 1,300 games, but I've lost about 600 games. So it's about 50 to 55%. So I'm an average player, right? So for me, someone like me, it's going to be very difficult to do a road to glory. But I will still do a road to glory, maybe in 19. That's if I do decide to get it, which I probably would. But some people do a road to glory, and they'll get good players, whereas someone like me, not necessarily. The game is straight up pay to win. You need to, you know, if you're an average player, you're going to need to put money into the game, or if you choose to put money into the game, to get a really, really good team. And long and short of the story, boys, if you have the best team, you're gonna do really, really well. I'm not gonna say if you have the best team, you're guaranteed to get top 100, because there are people who have mega teams that can't get top 100. I've come against mega teams, guys, and the players are absolutely, you know, the trash, the rubbish, if I'm really honest with you. So that's the problem with the game, and I think EA needs to do something about that to cap this now. And they're probably not going to, because they bring out esports. They want pro players to compete. They want pro players to put money into the game, to get the best team, to showcase the best players, and then to get in these tournaments where a lot of people can see, you know, really good players using really good teams. But the game is paid to win, and I think, my personal opinion, if they're going to do the weekend league, I think my personal opinion is to make the weekend league in 2 tiers. You have a lower tier, if you are going to call it a lower tier, for the casual players. If EA want to, they can make the rewards not as good, but it's for casual players. And then you have a weekend league for the pros, or the people who want to compete at the highest level. You know, you have a choice of which weekend league you want to compete in. All right, and maybe in the lower league, in the lower weekend league, you have you know, a requirement. For example, remember in 17 they said you had to have, you know, a certain amount of Bundesliga players, a certain amount of Calcio players, you got a certain amount of Premier League players, and they can't be over the rating of 82 or something like that to cap the play, just to make the teams even. All right, just to make the teams even, because then it comes down to who is the better player. It's as simple as that. It all comes down to who is the better player, because the teams are you know, maybe the same, but the player skill level is different. That's what it comes down to, who's the better player. And that's what I think, that's my suggestion, what EA should do. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think that is a good idea, making the weekend league into a 2-tier weekend league, a higher and lower one? I don't know. That's basically what my you know, what I think EA should do in regards to pay to win and the weekend league as well. As I said, boys, the gameplay as well, it needs to be sorted out. They need to sort out the lag. EA gets so much money. I've even spoken to people in EA and said EA Sports is a massive company. Are you telling me they can't sort out their servers? Are you telling me, right, that when they bring out promo event like Team of the Year, Team of the Season, Team of the Knockout stage, you know, when everybody's on the servers, you telling me you can't have different servers or bigger servers to accommodate all these players on your servers at one time? You know, I'm getting tired of the lag, the slow gameplay. It's like 2018 now, EA, man. They need to sort out the servers, because as far as I'm aware, Friday evenings and Saturday afternoons are the worst times to play the weekend league. It is absolutely the worst time to play the weekend league. And as you say, boys, I scored. Look, if you just saw, guys, I scored an absolute rocket. And I put my fist in the air because, you know, your boy doesn't score long shots all the time. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. He's going to pause the game, and obviously he's going to make changes. And as you can see, boys, I started in 4-4-2, and I went into the same formation as him. And as I've always said in my previous videos, boys, when I show you my my gameplay, if I'm struggling with an opponent, I match their formation and see who can play the formation the best. This is a formation I play all the time. I know how to play. I know, you know, I'm quite comfortable using this formation. So it's a case of who can use the formation the best. And also in this occasion, I'm 2-1 up. So far, I'm doing really well. But he's making changes. So I won't going to spoil it for you. I'm not going to spoil what happens at the end, boys. But you'll see anyways. But yeah, that's in regards to the servers. What EA need to sort out are the cheaters. The cheaters in this game are absolutely getting... It is absolutely rife. And I'm not gonna name names, but it's funny that there are some pros that were going into pro tournaments last year that are not in it this year. Now, I know there's some pros who decided to retire. I know due to medical reasons. There's some pros that have retired due to family reasons or, you know, personal reasons. But there are some pros that, ironically, you don't see anymore. And now there were rumours that, you know, a lot of pros were getting into these major tournaments. And before EA decided to put, you know, to stop pushing people, you know, the whole, you know, when you push the home button, it gets out the game. And, you know, EA decided to put that in to stop people from cheating in the weekend league. But people are still cheating. I don't know how they're doing it, but people are still cheating in the weekend league. You know, a few of my friends that I speak to in the Discord, and a few of my friends I speak to on Twitter, you know, they told me, you know, oh, I got 3 DCs in the weekend league. And I'm thinking to myself, how is this even possible? How are you getting DCs in the weekend league when EA has supposedly stopped this? And then obviously in foot drafts is an absolute joke. And EA, their way of trying to stop the foot draft cheaters is to lower the rewards. Is to make the rewards so you can win all 4 games in a row and then get a gold pack. I won a draft and I got a rare player pack and a gold pack. I lost the draft once a few times, but on one occasion I lost the draft in the first round, and I still got a gold pack. So I'm thinking, how can I get a gold pack as well for winning it and a gold pack as well for losing in the first round? I don't understand that. So EA thought, right, to deter people from cheating, I'm just going to give them lower rewards. Why don't you do something to ban the cheaters? Make an example of a cheater. Right, now, I'll be really honest with you guys. I mean, if you go back to one of my previous videos where I said EA banned me by mistake, I was having a lot of router problems. I was playing the weekend league, and I should have scored that. I was playing I was playing the weekend league, and I kept on getting kicked out of the games. And some games I was winning, some games I was losing. But the games I was winning, it said that that I'd won the game, even though I got the game. You know, I lost connection with my opponent. And then on one occasion, my opponent messaged me and goes, "Why did you quit the game?" I was like, "No, my router's messed up." And I said, "Well, I got the win." He goes, "Well, yeah, I know, because I didn't get the loss." So I was like, "Okay." So I complained to EA. EA did nothing about it. EA just accepted the fact they received my complaint that I'm having connection problems. And then when the rewards came out on Thursday, I still got banned. So people who are getting banned by mistake are still getting banned, but the cheaters, they're still going ahead and cheating. I don't see why EA can't put like a lifetime ban, or you can't compete in the weekend league, or, you know, we're going to remove your coins or do something just to say, do you know what? If you're going to cheat, there's going to be severe consequences. And that's what EA are doing. They're so concerned that they don't want to stop people from playing the game. But people are abusing the game, and EA are not doing anything to stop that. And that's another reason why the game's broken, because it starts off at the top. You know, if the people at the top, i.e. the commissioners of the game, are not doing anything to kind of to reprimand these cheaters, then people are just going to carry on doing it. And it's unfair. And it's unfair on people like yourselves, you know, who are trying to play the game properly. And yet all this cheating happens, and yet the cheaters get rewarded, and the people, the regulars, you know, they just get they get shafted basically. So that's just another reason why I think pretty much this game is 100% it is broken. The gameplay is broken, as you can see, boys. And after this game, boys, this game is nearly drawing to an end. I'm going to show you. I'm going to slow it down, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to go back to that moment where Rijkaard decided to back away from the ball and give my opponent the 1-0 lead. But yeah, those are just a few things, guys, which I've come up. You know, I've only started streaming this time, maybe June last year, and I've encountered so many problems with this game. So many problems. When it was FIFA 16, I was just playing, you know, casually. I was in like Division 4, Division 3, just playing it once in a while. And now this is, Perisic should have scored this. 88 Perisic, but I sold Perisic after this, lads. 88 Perisic, and he didn't finish the opportunity for me. So, but yeah, so the game ends, boys, and I beat this guy 2-1. Really good opponent, really good team. I think I just outplayed. I'm not gonna go as far as saying outplayed him, but I think I played the formation better. As you can see, he went 3-5-2 or 3-5-3. I can't remember the name of that formation, but I managed to hold on to the ball, boys, and get the win. As you see, Ronaldo managed to score 2 goals and 3 on target. So I'm having I'm talking to the chat about what happened, and I thought to myself, do you know what? Let me just go back to the replay and see what happened. So as you can see, boys, I'm just going through the match highlights. So as you can see, made the tackle. There we go. Made the tackle with Jordi Alba. I'm going to slow it down again. So Ronaldinho passed it to Ronaldo. Jordi Alba gets the ball. He backs away. Look, as you can see, he should be running to the ball. Let alone, if anything, he should be standing still, and then I can control him and bring him towards the ball. So now my cursor has got onto Rijkaard because I purposely selected him quite quickly. And as you can see, he literally backs away from the ball, and then he realizes, oh my days, I've got to go get the ball. And then he gets the ball, Ronaldinho, and then Ronaldinho makes it 1-0. And that's a problem with the game, boys. That's why for me this game is broken, lads. And it's, boys, I'm not trying to slam EA, but you know, I love the game. I love the sport as well, boys, and I want to see this game get better. So, but I'm just giving my feedback in terms of this game, lads. You know, EA need to sort out a few things, and that is one of them, boys. EA need to sort out the gameplay. They need to sort out the cheaters, sort out their servers, and then maybe take on a few of our recommendations, and hopefully EA will, you know, maybe FIFA 19 the game will be better, but then we thought FIFA 18 the game will be better. But lads, that's all I'm going to say, boys. That's just my my take on why I think the game is broken, boys. So if you do like this video, boys, drop a like, subscribe. I'm streaming on Twitch today, so if you want to come over, and today's Tuesday, so you want to come over and chill with me on Twitch. I'm doing the challenge again, the World Cup challenge again, so if you want to be of a chance to win and choose which nationality we run in the weekend league for the first 10 games, come to my channel. The link to my channel is down below, boys, and I'll see you there. So drop a like, subscribe, boys, comment, let me know what you think, boys. Why do you think this game is broken? What do you think is broken about this game, and how do you think EA can improve this game, boys? All right, so until then, boys, I'll see you at the next upload, lads. Thank you, and God bless every single one of you who's actually liked and actually... do you think EA should do something about the game? Do you think that the game is broken? Do you think the game is fine? There's nothing that needs to be broken. Sorry, there's nothing that needs to be fixed. The game is not broken. You lot need to stop whining. Just, I mean, let me know what you guys think, because I know the community has a range of different opinions, and you know, everybody has their own take on the game, you know, but I personally think the game is their game is fun, but there are issues about the game that I have a problem with, boys. So just let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, man. Let's get a debate going. And you know, as I said, I mentioned this in when I was live streaming, lads. At the end of FIFA, when FIFA 18 is coming to an end, I will be speaking to. I do have a contact in EA, which she said I'm able to email her, so I will email her. And just let me know what you guys think. What's your opinion? I'll share it with them. So I'll see you in the next upload, guys. All right, peace.